Hello, everybody. It's Happy Wednesday and it's happy birthday to Huggy Bear. Yeah, today's her birthday, and thank you for all of the fun birthday wishes out there. So, we are going to get started right away. The store's kind of quiet and see what Mike's got for you today because I know that's why you guys pop on is to see what's up with Big Mike. So, Mike, go ahead.
Today, Mike's going to start like Vanna. He's going to show you uh, animal art collage from R&K. Um, there's, I don't know, 10, 10 different matte finish threads in this. The CD. So it's a nice little collage. And then you have your turn right side up. You can tell I don't do this. Beach Life pillow. It's got thread in it and um, the CD for doing a bench life pillow. So um, Mike just found these hidden up on the shelf where you guys don't see them when you come in. So I just moved some things around in the store. So now I'm going to talk about screens, LCDs, displays, sewing machines, computers, phones, TVs. Um, they're all 99% of them are LCD displays, liquid crystal displays. Okay, as most of them are now. If you look at the age and technology, it changes. How many of you have a phone that's 30 years old? And if you raise your hand and say yes, I'm going to say I really don't believe that because they're not working anymore. So that's just the fact of life. Okay, here's an iPhone. Okay, so here's a Motorola Samsung phone. Okay, screens are different sizes, screens are different quality, screens are different. If you get one of your older screens, like a TV or a computer or your sewing machine, age kind of deteriorates them. So you start seeing problems. They start fading. They start color quality. And if you ever want to compare something, is compare two devices from the same manufacturer, and you can look at this watch. Okay, this watch was Sherry's. Okay, she has a newer one, so Mike gets the hand me down. If you look at those two watches, there's about 3 to 4 years difference in them, and the quality of the display is huge. Okay. Same thing goes with your sewing machines, ladies. Your screen on your sewing machine improves with time. That's how they can show you different things. That's how things fade out and things wear out. Okay. You have a 30-year-old machine, chances are that screen is not going to be very good or working. And whether we like it or not, manufacturers stop making parts. Okay. It's just a fact of life. I just hit the phone to go to voicemail. It's a fact of life. Okay. There's nothing that Mike can do about this. There's nothing any of us can do about this. Manufacturers go forward as technology goes forward, and they have to choose when they stop making things for a device. Okay, this, there's no easy way to say this, but it happens as things get older. Um, Manufacturers quit making parts for them. Okay, and a screen is one of the parts that they stop making because they retool a factory. And once they do that, they stop making the older technology. And there are some in a stockpile, but when that stockpile is depleted, we have to have a conversation of we can't replace that screen anymore. Okay. I know that's not an easy conversation. Yes, I know that um, machines cost money, but this is a fact of life that I have no control over, and it has to do with age and technology and things changing and manufacturers discontinuing um, making the parts. Okay, and whether we want to understand it or not is the manufacturer of the sewing machines buy the screens off another manufacturer. Okay. So they don't have control when a manufacturer is going to stop producing a screen. Yes, they get notified that this screen is coming to an end of life. They look at how many they've sold, they look at how many they have in stock, and they stockpile. Okay. Well, after that stockpile is depleted, it's done. There's nothing they can do. There's nothing I can do. Um, it's just a fact of something's depleted and there's no more of them. Um, one of the things I will not do is I will not go out on the secondary market and buy screens. I've seen too many come back with issues and people claim that they're new. They're not. And the chances of you getting burned is pretty high because once they've got your money, you're not going to get a refund, you're not going to get a replacement, and that screen is history. So that's why I will not go to a secondary market and buy a screen for one of these machines. It's just you run a very high risk of having an issue and having nothing for it. All right. Sherry, is there any questions? I can't see any on my screen.
Most of them are just listening and nope. Does anybody have any questions for Mike? You know, once I ask that, you've got about 30 seconds before he disappears. Okay, you may be excused.
Hanging up. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye. Okay, so that worked pretty good, being able to um, be here at the shop and over, you know, in the studio and the shop at the same time. It works out well. He comes on, does what he has to do, and then he's off and about, you know, doing the other stuff. I will pass those thank yous on and hellos when I see him later today. And yes, Huggy Bear, I made her get up out of her bed. Look at this. She just wants to sleep. What 13-year-old wants to sleep? Must be Huggy Bear, huh? Yeah. She's already had a big day. We were up early. Went and had breakfast with a friend. We have a little cafe here in Tarpon Springs called the Bayou Cafe. Great place. Anybody around here local? It's a great little breakfast place. And we sat outside. They've got an inside area as well. And I think they're there for lunch. We've only ever gone for breakfast, but we sat outside. She had her um, pups and Huggy Bear, and it was Huggy Bear's birthday. She had bacon today, didn't you? Bacon and a few little bits and bites of potatoes and a little bit of raisin toast. No raisins, but just a little bit. What I'm saying is, she had this. It's like a thimbleful, a little tiny, maybe a let's see, a tablespoon, not even a quarter cup, a tablespoon of all of this stuff combined. So now she just look at her. She's laying down. She just wants to sleep. But this is her birthday. She is 13 and still acts like a pup. Will run around the house and have a good time. And she has her favorite new shirt on. Look what the shirt says. If you don't think that she rules the place, yeah, I rule Daddy's heart. Yep. Um, okay, whoops, go ahead. You may go. You may be free to roam about the building. Alrighty, so that's mainly what we wanted to share with you today. Mike did share a couple of those sets that he showed you. They come with matte finish thread, so it's a nice assortment of thread. Beautiful designs, beautiful. The one is animals and animal collage. So if you like to make the collage and you have smaller hoops, okay, you couldn't make the big, um, the gnome and the llama and the ones that we've done. You have smaller, and I mean like 6 by 10. I don't know if it does 5 by 7, but they are smaller designs. I know there's a llama in there. I think a giraffe. Really, really super cute. And you get the CD with the designs as well as a box assortment of the threads on both of those. And I've shown you my turtle sea life pillow um, several times, and that has a turtle and a crab and I think a starfish and then a couple signs, words. So it's really, really cool assortment. And what makes things special, if you haven't heard or you didn't know, if you order online today, you get a 13% discount. 13. Huggy Bears 13. 13%. Do the math. All you have to do is your coupon code is Huggy. Hugggy. Huggy. And you can, anything that's discountable, which are not classes and events, but everything that's discountable, it'll work. So to get it, you can order it, and then you can still come pick it up if you want to. We don't care, but it's for online orders. That is the discount code Huggy, Hugggy. So that's what I've got. I am busy working on calendars and schedules and figuring out what kits do we have to do next. The quilt behind me is one of them. The color dance, we're putting together the packages for those so that it can go out. We've got that coming up. That's October, but I like to get things ahead because you guys know that in September, the week of September the 12th, from the 12th through the 19th, that's one whole week, we will not be here. We will be on the road. Rita will be in the shop. You'll still be able to order and have things shipped, and we'll be on Facebook Live. And I think I have a class. There's a fall license to create class, but Mike and I will not be, and Huggy Bear will not be in the shop. That is my race week. Then we have a full schedule coming back. So just trying to do a little bit of planning ahead. Some of you I will see at 2. Here we go. I will share these with you in case you're not doing cup of cheer or you are whatever. Couple of the blocks. Every time as I get blocks done, I share them. This has 2 different mittens, one going this way, one going that way. This one is for the 10th day of December. And look, it's 3-dimensional. It has a pocket. So you can stick a note or another small item, candy canes, chocolate, whatever you want, you can put in the top of the mitten. So that's, and of course it needs to be trimmed. So we might do that trimming in class. I saved that so we can do it with the Orange Pop rulers. So guys, go make it a great afternoon. I hope to see some of you between 2 and 4 today for our cup of cheer. If you can't make it and you're part of that group, we will have it recorded and send the recording out. Oh, Colleen's watching from horse camp. Hello, Colleen. Glad that you could go and they were able to have horse camp this year. Okay. I will see the rest of you tomorrow at 1 o'clock. See what we can get into for Throwback Thursday. Maybe some kind of a little demo thing, because I've got lots of odds and ends pieces going on. I've got the sweetest pie fall pillow, and if you guys have been watching Kim's What's New Wednesday, she was showing some of the things. And Jamie, she showed your mug rugs and your little, if you weren't on there, she talked about mug rugs. She talked about the upcoming Home Sweet Haunted Home. We have that event coming back again, so if you have seen hers or ours and you want to be part of it, it is going to be September 22nd and 23rd. With all this ins and outs and stuff, make sure you get registered. And we were also told that the North Pole tier tray that's coming the end of September, if you want to do it, get registered, because they are running out. Now, I've got my amount committed, so I've got enough, for everybody. But when we run out, it's not like on some of the other ones. Hey, can you send more? This is going to be a really cool event. And since it's something that's brand new, my guess is it's going to sell out. So if you're interested in those, I would suggest that you jump on them. We do have My Punny Valentine coming back. I've got that scheduled for October. And what's the other one? Did we put something else on there? Oh, the Harvest Table event. Yes, the little designs for the Harvest table. I have an encore performance, if you will, for a small group. The ones that I had left or available afterwards, instead of sending them back, we're going to run that class again. So if you haven't taken it, or you know somebody, pass that information on, please. I'd like to be able to fill that up. Oh, the tier tray, Colleen, if you have it, hold it. I'll order it when I get home, please. Okay. I will put one aside, a register aside for you. So we do have that one, the tier tray, coming up. Okay? So guys, gals, whatever, whoever, wherever, go make it a great afternoon. Sew something. Keep up your challenge for this month, which August is finished at Christmas. We got to start something fall giving back for next month, and I got an idea in mind. So stay tuned for more details. I will see you tomorrow at 1.